To everything, there is a season and a time to every purpose.
3 years after announcing on Facebook he's leaving provincial politics, Brian Jean is back. The former Wild Rose leader and UCP leadership contender says he's filed the paperwork to run in the Fort McMurray-Lac La Biche by-election for the UCP, and that, quote, the NDP won't want me in the legislature, some in the UCP will want to stop me as well.
He wants to return to represent the people of Fort McMurray, and he'll have lots of support in the attempt to do that. But he's also saying that he might be an alternative for the leadership of the party.
Brian Jean did not return City News' attempts at an interview, but speaking with a Calgary Sun columnist, Jean stands by his previous comments, calling for Premier Jason Kenney to resign. Jean was Kenney's largest competitor in the party's 2017 leadership race, where Kenney won with 61% of the votes. But some view that win suspiciously, as it came with allegations and investigations of a so-called kamikaze campaign.
Questions around Jason Kenney's ethics, or whether in fact even legal breaches occurred that he was aware of, those questions will be brought up again, and then questions about alternatives to Jason Kenney as leader.
Fort McMurray-Lac La Biche has been without a member of the legislature since about mid-August, when Layla Goodridge left her seat to pursue federal politics. Now, according to Elections Alberta, a by-election has to be called within 6 months of that seat being vacated, with a 28-day campaign period, which means March 15th at the latest, which brings an interesting issue for the Premier, the spring leadership review.
The best time. He can't delay it until after the leadership review. He's got to try to figure out a way to hold the by-election at a time that will minimize its impact on his attempt to regain support within the party.
We reached out to the United Conservative Party for comment. A spokesperson says anyone who wants to run for the UCP nomination needs to be a member for 6 months. And while the nomination is not currently open, we look forward to a diverse, competitive race. So, is there a chance that Jean wouldn't get the UCP nomination? Political scientist Laurie Williams says only if the UCP stop him, and that falls into optics.
Because it would look like Jason Kenney is afraid of Brian Jean, and it would look like his leadership is even weaker.
Work to unite the political right in Alberta continues.